I'm Grace, and I'm doing a review of my doll room. I moved some stuff in here, so I would just have to do a review of this room because outside my room is a little messy. So I'm going to first start with the kitchen. I put a headband here. I have these little wings I made for my new doll Halloween costume. And Maria's wearing the rest, so you can see that later. I have these really cool cereal boxes I got from grocery stores. And they're really cool. It's like, they're actually like cereal in them, but I ate all of it. I just put like little pieces in it, so it sounded like cereal. And there's a lot of boxes of them. And they're really cool, so I definitely recommend those. And I make little headbands, like Maria's wearing one, a blue one. And I collect them up with these little charms so they look like there's actually a little thing on them. And here's the box where I store my doll food. I made like all of this. This is basically a little meal. Like this is a little braided breadstick, I guess you can say. And a little pizza. And this is a little cap with some paper in it so it looks like serving something. And this is a donut I made out of Play-Doh. And the bowl is made out of Play-Doh, and this is made out of clay, and this is cut up rubber. This cotton candy I made is a little paper thing that attached to a cotton ball that I colored blue. I think I can make a pink one too, but here's a little heart-shaped, I don't know how I made this, but it's a little thing I made just for some things. And this is a little wrap of cheese. This is a little thing of popcorn, which is sort of crushed, but looks good. And I made these out of little packing peanuts that I ripped up and colored yellow. And I made this little box. This is a little fruit thing I made. This is all Play-Doh and clay. This is a banana, which some of the peel came off, but it looks good to me. I made some blueberries, a strawberry, a small pear, orange. And down here is a little salad meal that I made, and these are little cherries. And this comes with a little Japanese eraser tray. And I made these little cardboard utensils. And this cup is made out of two tape roller things in a cup cap under. And then I taped it all together and it actually works. And this is a little chocolate bar, which is made out of cardboard colored, wrapped in a napkin. And here's another cup I made. And this box came from the bottom of the AG things. It's bottom of the Snowy Earmuffs box. So that is my food. Over here, I have the Doll Doe's hair construction things. Over here, I got some plates and glasses thing. I have this little magazine I made, Mini-Mag, and here are some forks and spoons that are actually plastic, but they look real, and a pan, and down here stores all my mini dolls, and here's a little Rubik's Cube, a mini one, that I got from, I think, Party City, and it's really cool, and it's pretty cheap, so. And over here I have tape dispensers just in case. And this is my special clothes. This is Ivy's New Year outfit. And this is one I made for Julie. I think it looks pretty good. And here are some coats. This is not an AG coat, but it's a baby coat, but it fits dolls. Here's Caroline's coat. I moved that in just so you know. And this is Sage's painting set. And it folds up into like a little thing. It comes with this little cup that I can just put on. And then has 4 brushes in different colors, different sizes. It has tubes of paint, red, black, yellow, blue, blue. I think there's a yellow one, but yeah, here it is. White, I mean. It's gray, though. And here's a little palette with, I think this sort of feels like paint. It's a thumb palette. There's a little sketchbook that has actual paper in it. And an art portfolio. And it has some stage drawings, a horse, a barn, I guess, some horses on the run, some scenery, and boots and cat. Put that away later. I moved this in too because it took up too much room over there. So, and here's some Sylvia's paintings: a flower, a saddle, I guess, and a blanket, balloons, hot air balloons, and some scenery. And I put on this horse painting of St. Picasso. It has scenery too. I put that one on because it just fits perfectly. And over here is a little, thing I made for the shoes. Just sort of cramped. It's like a little a blanket. It's like a mattress sort of that I made for like Caroline, my first doll, but it didn't really fit well, so I just used it for my shoes that moved in. And here's a platter of muffins and cookies. And over here is Maria's bed. She is wearing a Halloween costume I made. I made a little mask. It's really hard to make, so just please do not ask for a tutorial. And I attached it to glasses, so it'll be a little easier to put on. And I put a little feather here. And this little wand I made, and I attached it to a large bead. And as I mentioned before, this is one of the headbands I made. And this, like a little blanket. This is a blanket that I use for the carpet because I don't really like the carpet, like the original carpet. And over here on top is Ivy's bed. For her blanket, I use one of my old Chinese fabric dresses. It works pretty well. And for bedding, I use like soft paper that comes from the American Girl Doll clothes, and it fits well. I put like a few of them in each. And down here, Maria has a little pillow I made, and has bedding too. And a little doll, blue doll, I found. And I made this blanket, and it has a fringe, but it doesn't really fit a doll completely, but it works well. And this is Ivy's pillow. It's like the one Julie made in the story. I just drew it out. And this is Julie's bed. Her original bed has beads, so I just put them here so it looked like bead. For a blanket, I used a towel, so it works well too. And this is her pillow. And her hat is here for some reason. I have no idea why. This is Katie's bed. Sorry, you can't really see it well, but this is Katie's pillow. And I found this old green stuffed bear that works as Katie's stuffed animal. And Katie's pet is over here. Her name is Bella, a little bunny. And I made her a little leash. You know you don't really walk bunnies, but... And here is her blanket. It's actually a fuzzy scarf that goes around her neck, but it works well as a doll blanket, so I use it as a doll blanket. Okay, and up here is Caroline's bed. She's my first doll. This is a cap, the bonnet. It comes with her accessories. This is ink pot, but this is not the real ink pot. So I just found this stuffed animal lying around and looked like ink pot. So Caroline's blanket is one of my mom's scarves. Looks pretty cool. Oops, sorry, Molly. Here's her pillow. It says Caroline on it. And I put her initials on tape on the back of every pillow. Down here is Emily's bed. Emily, move over, please. here is Emily's pillow. And in the story, Emily puts her dog tags under her pillow, so that's what I do. Sorry. And these are, this is her blanket, which is also one of my mom's scarves. Oops. This is her scrapbook. I keep it in her bed. And this is Maria's hamsters. I made this little food bowl out of Play-Doh, and I cut up rubber for this food. And this is little feathers from Katie's blanket. Like, I can just rip them off. And these are her hamsters. They're Japanese erasers. So if you want to get them. And they're sold in like little stores, so if you want them. And this is actually a little box I found lying around, so I use it as a hamster cage. And over here is Molly's bed. I put a little mirror here. And this is her purse. Molly's over here. She's sort of lying upside down. Who cares? Her blanket is one of my mom's scarves that I folded. And her pillow is here. And her glasses cases I put over here too. And this is her handkerchief. And back over here is McKenna's bed. Her blanket is one of my old baby blankets. This is her pillow. Cooper's over here. It's not the real Cooper, but he looks like Cooper, so. And all over here is Sage, who is Girl of the Year 2013. So if you're planning to get her, I completely recommend her. This is her pillow. And I love this scarf because it like completely goes with Sage. It has a little sunflower pattern on it. And over here is McKenna's doll, up there. Maria's doll. I'll put a little thing here for her sleeping. And here is some yarn I use. I just like to put it there. Over here are the rubber bands that come off the doll's legs when you open them. This comes off the doll's box. And I tape them together to make a good stand. And over here is most of my hair accessories. I put some of the charm things here and some hair elastics. I put these here because I just use them for knitting sometimes or for tangling hair. This is another brush I found. I put a bobby pin here. Oh, my bobby pin's over there. Here is the hair pick and a little brush. And I guess that is all of my doll room.